Alright, welcome to the KTW Oklahoma facility. This is a compound made by Mr. Kells, and it's got 5 tracks, a bunch of supercross, SMX, and then the big motocross track. And this place is freaking nuts. It's I think it's $4 on the shop, but it's well worth every penny. I'm learning motocross, and so what I like to do is I take these motocross tracks and I give myself 2 30-minute motos like they would IRL, and I just run them, try to improve from the beginning to the end. This was my sight lap out, and I was learning what I could and could not over jump, and that was one of them. But it's got some unique features on it, like this here. I enjoy that. It's fast and flowy. It's not super technical, but it could definitely catch you out. These rollers downhill were fun. It was not an RT simulator where you just held your throttle down and just held on. Now, some of the cracked out pros, they probably are, but for normal people, we're not doing that. And one thing that I had to learn was to not keep going over the ruts in that corner. I learned that pretty quickly. Some bigger booters and some decent ruts in the corners. They didn't hold you super tight, but if you got them right and you leaned over, you could get through them pretty well. So that was the sight lap. It was a 158.6, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright, so this was the fastest lap I had in Moto 1, and I'd gotten it down to a 152.5 as my fastest lap so far. I had done laps where I was able to sky over that crest and downside a roller. I saw that where Smokestill was doing that, and I was like, well, he can do it, I can do it. And for whatever reason, my fast laps, I didn't do that on, which is odd to me, but it's neither here nor there. Probably lost some time there. I definitely kept eating it there on that, just because of the new overjump mechanic. The pressure was quite a bit when you would land too far up the roller face, and it would buck you off. But it's just learning the new mechanics of the game, so which is fair. I mean, you're probably not going to do that IRL and just keep doing it every lap. So I'd improve my first sector's time by a little bit. And, I was feeling pretty good on this track. I got a good flow going, and I was able to be fairly consistent with these laps. So that's the biggest thing for me, is just trying to be consistent and improve as well on my times. So I was definitely feeling a lot better. There were times where I felt too confident, and then I would blow through a corner or overjump or something crazy like that. But like I was saying, these ruts, if you get them right, they do hold you well. So that was a 152.2, so I had improved a little bit. So we'll see what Moto 2 brings. Also, I got real cattywampus there. Alright, so this is my fastest lap of the entire 2 moto stint, and I was pretty much about my limit for the time, and but I was able to refine it a little bit. I believe there were some moments where I just cleaned up a little bit, but I do also know that there was some time that I left on the table. So but the rules are that I only get 2 30-minute motos, and when I'm done with that, that's it. So I don't want to fudge the rules or the numbers or anything like that. And so what I get is what I get, and if I do better, I do better. If not, oh well. That's just what it is. But yeah, I felt a lot better at the end of this 2-minute two moto stint, and I think I ended up doing about 30-ish laps, 35 laps, something like that. And yeah, so I do definitely enjoy this track. It's fun, and I can't wait to try out the other 4 tracks on the compound. That'll keep me good and busy this week. So I will say that I felt like I was absolutely burning the track up on this lap, and I know that it's not extremely fast, but it's fast for me, and it's a good feeling. Feels good to be at the end of your limit, but knowing that there's slightly more on the horizon that you'll get to. So 151.9, that was the fastest I got on this track. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and as always, God bless.